Hello again. This is Dr. Nunez with Living Health. This is a series of videos on lifestyle, how lifestyle can impact your health and sense of well-being. Lifestyle are the choices you make in how you live your life. Can have an immense impact on your health and on chronic disease, as I've spoken of in previous videos as well. If you like these kinds of videos, press the subscribe button, press the thumbs up, press the little bell so you get notified of upcoming videos as well. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to approach changes that you might want to make. So we've established that lifestyle medicine has these different pillars that you can use to tweak and try to improve. So first of all, you have to think about, well, what is motivating you to make a change? What area of your life is it that you want to make a change in? Why do you want to make that change? Now, if you have a certain disease condition, whether it's heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or you're very overweight, these things can be motivations. It might be a very great motivation if you've just had a heart attack or something like this, and now you want to make some larger changes. So when you sit down to look at how much change you're going to make and what you want to do, start with thinking, well, why do I want to do these things? Do I want to feel better? Do I want to look better? Do I want to have more energy? Is it a disease that I'm trying to address that I already have? Is it something I'm trying to improve in terms of testing results or the like? And again, if you do have some conditions, you should be consulting all of these with your own doctor, with your that's treating you, that's seeing you. But what is it that you can do? You can sit down and start looking at, okay, can I improve my nutrition? That's one of the areas. And you don't have to be overly ambitious. Many times you can take little goals and small steps. So you might say something like, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to try to eat more vegetables. I'm going to try to add a vegetable in each of my meals for lunch and dinner during the day, and see how that goes. Are you able to succeed in that? You might take sleep, and you might say, I'm going to try to get up at the same time each day. I'm going to try to get to bed at the same time each day, always building in enough time for that 7 to 9 hours of sleep opportunity in the evening. That's another potential goal. Other issues, stress. Is there something I can do? Some in my approach in how I respond to my stressors that are around me, be they at work or be they family stressors or the like. Are you able to do something in how you respond to it that makes that stress a little less? Or can you change something about the way you do things, whether it's at work or at home, that can reduce your stress? Or can you engage in some activity? You might want to try some mild yoga, gentle yoga, something like this, or some meditation or prayer, and build that into your day. And when you sit down and make your plan, you can decide, okay, I have time during this point in my day, or I can start my day off with this, or I can end my day off with reviewing what happened during the day and thinking positively about, okay, what am I grateful for during the day? These things can put you in a different mindset and can help you alleviate some of the stresses that you might be facing. That everybody faces stress at some point during their time. So what else? We're covered the nutrition. The other thing is exercise. Okay, so what can you do? Are you sitting sedentary most of the day? Are you active? Is there some place that you can build in some exercise activity? You might start with something simple. You don't have to sign up for a gym or buy expensive equipment or the like. You could try something simple like saying, okay, I'm going to walk in the morning. I'm going to walk at lunchtime. I'm going to walk when I get home from work or something like this. Or all three. And you could just add little bits at a time. You could start with a small amount that you might be able to tolerate. Or you could say, oh, I'm going to cycle, or I'm going to swim in a pool if I have access to these things. But you build that into your day. You say, okay, I have 10 minutes in the morning, I'm gonna walk. I have 10 minutes at lunchtime, I'm gonna walk. I have 10 minutes in the afternoon, I'm gonna walk. Or I'm gonna take the stairs if I'm in an office building. Or I'm gonna park a little bit further out if I'm going to the grocery store and walk. Trying to encourage yourself so that every time you're doing something, you're adding in a little exercise or a little physical activity. If you have more time or are a little more ambitious or have greater motivations, you can try to build that up more quickly or add to it and maybe have a more formal or structured approach. And if you can enjoy a gym or a personal trainer or like, all those things can be helpful to keep you going and keep you encouraged. The other side of that is that ties into one of the other pillars of being socially connected, of loving more, is you could engage in a sport. If you enjoy a sport, that's in a group. So you're interacting with somebody else and you're getting that social component to the exercise. So all this you can build in a plan that you can sit down and actually look at your day, look at how you spend most of your days, be it a weekday or a work day or a weekend day, and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And make little goals that you know that you're pretty confident of that you can achieve. Don't try to overwhelm yourself. Maybe just pick one of these pillars and say, okay, for this month, I'm going to do this thing. And then as you succeed in one, you add something to that plan in the next month. Okay, you can do it that way too. Or you can sit down if you want to make little changes to more than one at a time and structure that in a little written plan for yourself. As you do that, you'll see these little tweaks that you might make start to improve how you feel, your health status, how you feel in your sense of well-being, emotionally, energy, and the like. And then the other thing I wanted to mention was substances. So yes, if you smoke, try to stop that. If you're drinking too heavily, try to eliminate that. Obviously, if there's an issue with alcoholism, try to get as professional help. And yes, in those cases, abstinence is necessary. Otherwise, you could just moderate those intakes as well. So I'm touching on several of the points here, and I'm suggesting just bringing it down into a little written plan with small, achievable goals that you know, okay, I can do that. I can take care of that. That's doable. I can put that in there. And then follow it. And as you follow it, say, oh, okay, I've succeeded. I did well. I can move on. So again, this is how we approach lifestyle medicine. This is how you, in your own choices that you make from day-to-day living, can have a really positive impact on your health and your sense of well-being, both physical and emotional, psychological. So if you like these kinds of videos, press the subscribe button, press the thumbs up, and press that little bell so you can be notified. And again, until next time, I'm Dr. Nunez with Living Health. Bye-bye.